Hello and welcome. This is I Seen You Before playing Dominus 4 as early age Arcoscephale. So, as usual for this series, I'm joined by Sam. We actually found out from last episode that this was not a bug. The healing actually does work. But after some testing off camera, we found out that I believe the developers have changed the mechanics of how the healing actually works. And there's nothing being mentioned anywhere in the patch notes, no on the forums, and but pretty much is a tiny bit annoying, in all honesty, for someone who's been playing the game for quite a while.
Yeah, we had no idea we had no idea they changed it like this. Basically, each time you use a heal, it has a percent chance to working. We have no idea what the heal rate is. We have nothing because let's be honest, they didn't tell anyone about this. It just sort of happened, and they didn't even change the descriptions for the healer ability to account for this.
Yeah, that's pretty horrible because I've been playing this game for quite a bit, just as long as Sam did pretty much. And ever since I picked up Dominions 4, the healer's ability right there, even reading from it, is they changed it from Dominions 3. In Dominions 3 it actually was a percentage chance. In Dominions 4 it was supposed to heal over time. In fact, it precisely says up to 1 affliction per month will be removed for every point with this ability. So if there's 3 points, that means up to 3 afflictions per month. It's kind of very ambiguous, but if people try to say it says up to 1 affliction, then it should be like with a certain chance. Like it should hint, but there's a chance of the affliction to be healed.
Yeah, because this way it just reads it's just terrible wording. This is just a terrible ability, and it nerfs the priestess, a unit which I already consider one of the most niche units in one of the more niche units in the game that has very little use when you use it, and she's now pretty bad. You need 2 or 3 of them to get the job done now, apparently.
Yeah. So we actually need to send everyone back there. Well, this Athena needs to get sent back there. Probably won't be able to even recruit myself. A philosopher this turn, I'll get her to move. Probably she need to retreat. Over here we'll be recruiting a mystic. And yeah, it's pretty much it. That's not a very welcome change, in all honesty. In fact, it's if at least the text was changed, or even the community informed, but this was changed to a percentage chance. Well, maybe I was misinformed, but as long as I know, even after googling just now, by the way, this game has unfortunately no community at the moment, except for I guess Reddit to some extent. The Shura used to be there. Shrapnel Forum was a horrible distributor for the game, and no one really discusses anything on Steam. And Dumfree Muds is a good place for knowledge, but it's pretty much inactive nowadays. So yeah.
It's only good for what do you say, knowledge and mods. That's pretty much what that forum is for at this point.
Yeah, it was a pretty bad surprise, at least on my side.
Just I don't know. I like this game, but you know, you're nerfing the one nation that just like wow.
Yeah.
like
I would also understand if Arcoscephale had an easy access to getting crazy thugs or crazy super commanders, but it's not the case. Like
no. Like, you should not have this much trouble to heal to use your ability, your one gimmick in this nation.
Well, I guess up to some extent we are kind of shitting on a small team of developers who did make a very good game, but we did invest a lot of time in. But in all honesty, that kind of change is very unwelcome, because we actually went through patch logs up to 2 years back, and I haven't seen anything about it.
No, we've read a ton of things, and we even looked up through every available resource on the healer ability, and no one even mentions this. I don't think most people even noticed. And we didn't notice until this point.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
because I guess maybe it does have a high chance, but if it has a high chance, why not just make it 100% chance?
Yeah. What is put on the tooltip, but there's a chance of it healing. And that means people will be like, oh, probably it's not a bug. And guess we won't have gotten pretty pissed. Like we did. Otherwise, those nobles are trying to get through our cordasses and hopefully they'll die. Please die, nobles. Just
Luckily,
die.
they're getting stopped by the vine ogres
Yeah.
to some extent.
Because the vine ogres are just too fat. Alright,
It's like,
die.
move! And you're going, no!
Perfect. We got rid of those enemies quite fast, in a very efficient fashion. Lots of our Cordasses survived, our mystics were able to rain hell upon them, and this is an easy win for us. Otherwise, it seems that we're also being attacked in Vision Forest right now, which we probably just lost. Did we cure? No. We just cured whatever we just got. No, actually, I know who he cured. He cured the limp philosopher.
If the pretender dies, I will. I don't want to play this game, Sean. we're just gonna stop here.
Yeah, we'll probably rage quit.
At this point,
Rage
because
quit.
right now we are losing the game because of this stupid mechanic.
Yes.
Like we cannot use our only saving grace other than our army at this moment to break all the sieges around a fortress, because this stupid mechanic is just deciding out of 3 rolls we don't ever heal the injuries we need.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
And that's the other thing. It's already a roll, because you more than likely will have injured units in whatever province you go in. You're gathering your pretender in.
Yeah. Yeah.
So adding another roll to it is only making the ability worse and making Arco's like utility unit almost useless.
Pretty much. Like I don't understand why would you take such a design decision. It's just bad.
It's the one I would say it's one weakness of having a small team, independent developers, is that you don't necessarily need to consult anyone before you do these kinds of things.
That's pretty much true, and there's no one to really consult as well. But
so they made this decision. It probably looked fine to them, just like how they thought heavy cavalry was really strong. I mean, it sounds strong, but you gotta understand that Arco doesn't really have anything else. That's the problem.
Yeah, Arcoscephale does not have anything else to help.
And that's why we're pissed, because this is like the one thing we played Arco for. It's so we can use our pretender.
Yeah, that's basically how we started this Let's Play, explaining that thanks to the priestesses, using the pretender is actually very handy because any affliction picked up will be cured automatically.
Apparently not.
But yeah, it seems that that's not the case. Definitely not the case.
So yeah, this is just convincing me the priestess is almost useless.
Yeah. No.
Because all you need is a couple bad rolls and you don't do it. So there's no point to choosing Arco over Ermor ever.
Yeah. Could have just should have just picked Ermor.
Yeah, I should have just picked Ermor.
Yeah.
This isn't fun because we actually had a game before this where we were trying to use the pretender gods again, but we lost, so we started this whole Let's Play again so we could get good footage of the priestess doing her work.
And just
it's
as
not
an
working.
example right now, none of us diseases is getting healed of a pretender. We're wasting precious time just sitting there doing nothing. Yeah. It's pretty much not fun right now. It kind of takes the fun out of the game. With a nation that specializes in having a healer.
Yeah.
So yes, it's actually pretty lame. Yeah. I'm just gonna...
If we ever play Arco again, it's going to be a very different Let's Play, and we're never going to play EA Arco, because this is... The healer basically was the only reason why I would ever play EA Arco. Is because I could always have my pretender out in EA Arco. There's no reason to play EA Arco over any other nation.
Pretty much. The AI kind of just spit on all of that. Well, not the AI, but the horrible design choices taken by the development team, I guess, would be one example.
Yeah, so, yeah, there is no reason. You could play them on Middle Age, but I would say that if you want to play Arco, you want to be the Greeks and actually do well, I would suggest you play Late Age. Learn Late Age, learn how to use cavalry, and do well with that, because you're not going to do it with your pretender in the current build.
Yeah, it's actually pretty horrible. This is not really fun, if I might add.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I'm going on a rant, but as I seen you before mentioned, I spent like a lot of time using Arco. Maybe I always got lucky and I always healed stuff, but this is the first time I've experienced like where the healer ability just doesn't work.
Which is pretty horrible experience, if I might say.
Yeah, and it just makes me not want to play this game, and I've played approximately over 100 hours of Arco.
Yeah.
So, not all one era, but I've spread them out over the 3 eras. So, and I can't honestly recommend you ever play this nation as long as it's like this.
And meanwhile, the AI is just, rolling around, taking up everything but we have, because we have an incapacitated pretender right now. Because why not, right?
Yeah.
This is just
don't worry.
Battle.
Yeah, we'll play a different game probably, but it looks like as far as we can tell, the pretender is going to die of disease, and as far as we can tell, because she's not getting healed.
Yes.
Oh, did she get healed finally?
Oh yeah, she actually did.
Oh my god. Well, she can actually attack finally.
Yeah, kind of
late.
Yeah, kind of very late, if I might say, but you're good. Well, let's just start.
I guess we'll play a little bit longer. It's like the game just decided, you know what, they suffered enough. But even if it heals, you basically saw how helpless we were, because that was kind of the point of Arco. They kind of bet everything on their pretender.
Yes, that was basically horrible. Yeah.
So when it doesn't heal, when you miss all your rolls, it's basically the game telling you, we won't let you play the game.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that's a horrible feeling. If you've ever played any game, it's just a horrible feeling when you can't actually play the game that you've come here to play.
Yes, and I'm just gonna add that this was just not a fun experience in general. You have to deal with enemies like that. At least I can get one golem out. This is gonna be fairly handy for us.
So we should name this. What should we name this episode, Sean?
I don't know.
We should name this Mechanics Rant or something.
Yeah. Or like mechanical,
because that's
right?
basically what it was. It might as well be truthful for it.
I still think this rant is rationalized. Like, we're not just whining about a mechanic
No,
that you guys didn't
we
know.
couldn't. The one thing this nation actually could use just got disabled for, what was it, 4 turns? A quarter of a year.
Pretty much.
Or more like 3 turns, actually. Or actually 4 turns total. Yeah, more like 4 turns. It's basically 1/3 of a year, which in Dominion's 4 turns is huge. 4 turns.
Yeah, but it was just not.
And look, we went from controlling a large territory, and because we couldn't heal her, we lost everything.
Yeah, pretty much lost everything. Like, I don't think anyone would have fun doing that, in all honesty.
Like, look, we have 2 provinces left, or more like 3 provinces, but you get the idea. We started out with this whole region under our control, and we were about to beat back Femoria, but because we don't have a pretender, we just kind of died.
Yeah, lost everything we had in the process, but hey. Nope.
Should we use elemental armor?
I'm just gonna get the Armor of Knights for now.
Okay.
Yeah, just get the Armor of Knights going. At least we'll have one golem out and he'll be able to just
okay, should we give him a skull cap, or should we just send him around and punch things to death?
Probably just punch things, because we're out of gems for his skull cap right now.
Okay, he'll help relieve sieges by just foot slogging them.
Mm-hmm. So, at least here we go. Let's just get the golem out.
Well, I don't want to play Arco anymore after this. That is the first time nothing worked for Arco for me, and we learn now it's a chance, and I can't justify playing this unit. It's like, I can't justify, like before I would have said, yeah, Arco's a fun nation to learn the basic mechanics. Now I can't even say that, because you could have this situation and I don't think any new player would want to play.
Yeah, this was not fun to deal with, basically. I know it sounds like a bit rant, but yeah. It's like, kind of put yourself in ours, but we're trying to just show you guys something pretty cool what you could do with Arcoscephale. And turns out realizing, the whole fun has been spoiled. Even though we're playing the impossible AI and we're used to it, we couldn't do a lot of it. Now the AI is pretty much just munching at everything, but we've been spending we've been spending days doing this Let's Play. Yeah. I think what about, by now is 10 episode, like the 200 minutes in, but about 3+ hours into this series so far.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is actually pretty sad right now.
Yeah, it's basically why we're mad. We're not, like, for the devs, we don't really have any hard opinions. They gave us a good game overall, but we do have a hard opinion of mechanics that just make the game not fun.
Yeah, not fun in general.
And we're going to mention it, basically. Very loudly.
Just for the heck of it, why not? The enemy already breached us.
Where'd they breach us?
They breached us at over there in Clun.
Send Athena? Where's Athena?
Yeah, we'll probably send in Athena and our golem right now. Yeah, just right over, but should be enough protection. Defense is fine. And yeah, we'll just send the two of them.
Just send him over there. We've got to script him to cast like body ethereal.
Yeah. We'll probably want him to cast body ethereal, and do we have
Astral Shield?
Astral Shield, there we go. True, I should. That's one thing I forgot. We forgot to tell Athena to cast body ethereal too. Yeah. We make her
Okay,
way,
there we go. Remember that Athena's gonna fly though.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she probably will take the brunt of this fight, honestly.
Probably just make her forward while this guy just starts moving forward, I guess.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So I could craft the flying boots for a golem to a winged shoes, so that might be handy for him.
Yeah, craft it, and we'll give it to him afterwards.
Yeah.
I think with the golem, I think we might be able to finish this let's play.
Yeah, the golem is definitely gonna help us from the insane ping-ponging that we're gonna have to do against the AI just now.
Yeah, but it's gonna be... Again, it wouldn't have happened if the mechanics of the game didn't just decide to screw us.
Yeah. Because the one reason we wanted to play as Arcoscephale is the 100% heal rate, which translates into like, oh, that's actually a viable strategy to use against an impossible AI. Which is...
Well, also, and we just want to be Alexander the Great, which is kind of why we played Arcoscephale. We wanted to have an Alexander the Great pretender fly around and do battle with everyone.
Yeah. Oh well. I guess that's what we can do.
I guess that's one dream dead.
That's what we can just do for now.
I guess.
Alright, so I guess I could start producing a few lightless lanterns for the time being. That's what I could do. Yeah, just forge the wing shoes for him. Yeah. Actually, wait, I can't even forge the 2 astral thing. Yeah, right now. Can't even forge that.
Yeah, we have them all out in the field. What we do? Yeah, we have them all out in the field.
Yeah, all out in the field. Maybe just move those guys here, so we can probably break the siege over there as well. Yeah. When the voice enchantment, we're close to getting. Well, actually, we're heading towards stellar focus. So we'll have a couple more astral gems coming in, so we'll be able to help recruit more golems to help us fend off those insane waves of chaff at us.
Yeah, basically this game is gonna be what we planned already, which is going to be a goal, just having a lot of golems and spreading out and destroying the enemy opposition.
Yeah.
The only thing again is that the original plan was to actually have a stable territory to spring out from, but it just didn't work.
Yep. Otherwise, we're going to take a break right there, everyone. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.